Good morning, students. Welcome to today's class of English. Emotional awareness is necessary so you can properly convey your thoughts and feelings to the other person. Jason Goldberg has rightly said about the conveying of feelings and emotions to the another person because this is the truth of life. And being social animals, humans can't get away from these things. In this context, I welcome you all to today's class where we are going to learn how to write an informal letter. Informal letters are written to close acquaintances of the writer, their friends, family, relatives, etc. Since they are written to close relations, the letters have an informal and personal tone. Casual language is used while writing informal letters, and sometimes the letters may even have an emotional undertone. Informal letters are mainly used for personal communication, so they do not have to follow any specific pattern, format, or conventions. They can be written as per the writer's wishes and the requirement of the situation. So, the letter is written in a personal fashion in casual, unassuming language. So, dear students, this was the introduction of an informal letter. Generally, informal letters, it is called informal because these letters are written in a casual way, casual manner. So, these letters are easy to write, and as we are writing our own emotions and feelings in those letters, and we can write, we can frame sentences and we can write the words what we used to think and what we feel about that. So, here nothing very formal, but still we have to follow a format to write an informal letter. The format of an informal letter is first we have to start with the sender's address, the person who is writing the letter, the address of that particular person. Like suppose you are the sender, so you have to write your own address. Then date, you have to be very careful about writing a date. Nowadays we are not writing the date, just suppose today is 9th, so 9 slash 12 slash 2020. We don't write like that. We generally write December 9 2020. This way, neither we are putting dots after each number. Then greetings, like suppose the person to whom you are writing the letter, you have to notice the relationship, and accordingly you have to use greeting. Suppose if the person is elderly, then you have to give regards to that particular person, or if the person is your friend or of your age, then you have to ask him or her his health, or you have to write some formal or informal you could say informal, some loving words. That depends on the relationship or the subject of the letter. Then introductory paragraph. Introductory paragraph means first we used to ask the other person's health condition, or some other introductory parts. If you are writing the person a letter after a long period of time, you know these things, just a revision. Then body of the letter. In the body of the letter we have to write all those things which we want to convey to that person. Then conclusion. uh, while concluding, we have to give a complimentary close, like we have to show regards, and you have to write such words where you would like to show your feelings and emotions towards the person, and give a such kind of end, so that the person who is going to receive your letter will be thrilled and glad to receive your letter. Okay. Then your signature, rather we don't put signature in informal letter. We are writing first of all, we are writing our relationship with that person. Suppose if you are writing to a friend, then your loving friend. If you are writing to your father, then your loving son or daughter. If you are writing to your cousins, then your loving brother, sister, and then your name. No, not necessary to write your full name. And then your name, you have to write at the end of the letter. I hope you have understood. Now, a general format is also given here. That is almost the same: sender's address, date, salutation, body of the letter, complimentary clause, and name of the sender. The same thing. And one solved exercise is given here of informal letter. Like, write a letter to your friend inviting him or her to spend the winter vacation with you in Delhi. Here, since the person who is writing, suppose you stay in Delhi, so you have to give the address of Delhi only. Then, as per the format, we will write the date. As I have told you, it is December 9, 2020. Then dear and dash I have written here. You have to write your friend's name. So that's why I left the space. So it has been written. I'm reading for you. You could get an idea when you will write the letter, informal letters, by your own. It has been a while since I have heard from you. Where have you been? I hope this letter finds you in the best of your health. We generally write. Sometimes we write in the pink of your health also. Before that, as the question suggests, write a letter to your friend inviting him or her to spend the winter vacation with you in Delhi. So you have to mention here that as winter has approached, I was thinking of we should spend the winter vacation together at my place in Delhi. I will introduce you to all my friends and close relatives. I will give you a visit to the whole city as well. We will spend some quality time together. It is cold here, but we will chill with everyone here. I am excited even at the thought of you and spending the winter together. After so long, winter together, spending the winter means winter season together. After so long, means you are going to meet each other after a long period of time. I have to share with you a lot of things and expect the same from you, your side also, that you must be, when you meet your friends, no, you are very thrilled and you are sharing a lot of things with each other if the person is your close friend. So sometimes we share many things with our friends which we don't share even with our parents. So we always want good friends in our life. Okay, from your side. Now the complimentary end, as I've told you: give my regards to auntie and uncle, and love to your younger brother. You may write younger sister. These things you can write as per your convenience. Now at the end, hope to see you soon. Yours lovingly. We don't write, sometimes students write yours lovingly friend. It should be yours lovingly only, or yours loving friend. Again I left a dash so that you can write your own name here. Okay, as in the beginning, also it is left, you have to write your friend's name here and friend's first name. We don't write the surname when we are writing the informal letter. And here also you will write your first name. Okay, I hope you have understood. So I have given you 3 questions as homework. You will try these questions by following this solved exercise. Write a letter to your cousin describing your boarding school. Suppose you are uh, uh, studying somewhere where you are staying in a hostel, so you have to write about your boarding school, everything, what is going on there, whether you're happy or not, what is good and bad over there, everything. Write a letter to your friend congratulating him or her on his or her success in half yearly examination. And third is, write a letter to your uncle for sending you your favorite mobile phone on your birthday. Okay, because you want to thank your uncle. Okay, or I there is some mistake here, I would like to correct. Here it should be, write a letter to your uncle. Okay, uh, thanking him, thanking him for sending you. So I have corrected it. Write a letter to your uncle, thanking him for sending you your favorite mobile phone on your birthday. So, dear students, I hope you have understood how to write an informal letter. You have written earlier also. So, it's just a revision. I hope you will write these three letters in your copy by following the solve letter, and just keep it in mind that you have to follow the format very carefully, because nowadays the marks are distributed according to the format. Okay, so I'm going to end my class here. Take care of yourself and your family. Have a nice day. Thank you.